Did you know that you can buy a house inside of your IRA? You can. The question is, should you? Let's take a look. Hi, I'm Hunter Brockway, founder of Boca Retirement Strategies, here to guide you to a successful, stress-free retirement while spending more and avoiding being killed in taxes. While social media influencers parading as financial advisors is a modern phenomenon, bad financial advice is as old as time. See tulip bulb mania of the 1600s. One does not have to go far down the pop culture financial advice to start seeing recommendations like buy gold or rent your house to your IRA or pay yourself to manage your IRA, etc. While some of these recommendations are easy to scoff at, this kind of bad advice can be seductive to even the most experienced and sophisticated clients and investors. So, a story for you from another advisor. They get a call. The client says, I'm convinced the market is going to collapse and the government is going to seize all retirement accounts, so I want to move everything to gold. After a long discussion, David, speaking to Helen, her client, was confident that he had talked Helen off the proverbial cliff until he saw a large six-figure transfer leave Helen's IRA account. He later learned that Helen, in a panic, had transferred the money to some kind of gold broker who had promised her it was not a taxable event. Making matters worse, the gold broker even sold Helen collectible coins versus traditional gold coins and bars at a terribly inflated price. Unfortunately, this story does not have a happy ending, as Helen was unable to raise the money within 60 days to repay her IRA, as physical gold cannot be held in a standard IRA, thus making this a taxable distribution. David is working with Helen to take legal action against the gold broker, but likely little, if any, of the damages will be recovered. Almost anything else that you can physically possess cannot be held inside of an IRA. The IRS specifically lists collectibles as art, rugs, antiques, metal, gems, stamps, coins, alcoholic beverages, and any other tangible personal property. While there are very limited exceptions for certain coins and metals as a rule, if you can hold it, you cannot own it in a standard IRA. If you do wish to purchase precious metals or property inside of an IRA, they have to be inside of a specific self-directed IRA. The precious metals must be stored in an IRS depository and cannot be held personally by the IRA owner. So what would it look like to purchase a home inside of an IRA? Owning individual real estate in an IRA is almost universally a bad idea, both for the minefield of prohibited transactions like no self-dealing, no mixing funds, no borrowing, etc., but also due to the potential for UBTA taxes, the lack of capital gains treatment, and the near impossibility of using borrowed money for the transaction. The IRA will own the property and it can only be used for investment purposes, yet the IRA cannot receive rents or income. You cannot claim deductions for property taxes, mortgage interest, depreciation, and other property-related expenses. All expenses, repairs, and maintenance costs must be paid with IRA funds, and you must pay others to do them and manage the property. You and your relatives cannot live in or run a business out of the property. You can continue to buy, sell, and flip properties within the IRA and potentially reduce tax burden at the time of sale. Or you could also implement a 1031 exchange, doing this outside of an IRA. But inside of an IRA, you don't have to worry about the 1031 timelines. I think for this to make sense, you have to have cash to purchase a home, be adamant that you want to pay in all cash, although that may not be the best option. The property must be for investment purposes, and you plan on holding onto the property for a lengthy time for it to dramatically increase in value. In this case, it may make sense to purchase the property in a self-directed Roth IRA to avoid capital gains taxes down the road. But of course, that is not personalized, individualized investment advice. I don't know you or your situation. Take action. Number 1, don't take financial advice from influencers posing as experts. Number 2, probably turn off the financial pornography network altogether. And number 3, subscribe to our YouTube channel to get information from professionals who care. I'm Hunter Brockway, founder of Boca Retirement Strategies. If you ever have any financial questions, you can send them to contact@bocaretirement.com. Enjoy your successful retirement, and thank you for watching. Bye. One last thing, we are also slowly setting up a retirement mastermind group I am calling Retirementality. If you don't know what a mastermind group is, it's a group of like-minded individuals getting together to help each other solve common problems. We plan to run this group in a roundtable format, so peers can help each other. We might talk about things like finance, things like healthcare, things like travel, things like local events. If you are interested in joining this group, you can send me an email at contact@bocaretirement.com. This will be a complete anti-sales group designed purely in helping you help others retire successfully.